Hey there folks, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back as always. We love to have you guys. Today I'm going for an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to make a burger. Now, yeah, anybody can make a burger. But it takes a little bit of extra work to make a really special burger. Stick with me and you'll see what I'm doing. Alright, so today I'm going to be making a cheese-filled, seasoned, really punchy, stuffed burger that is just going to be so good you almost don't need to add any toppings to it. That's the goal. Let's see if I can manage it. I'll go ahead and let you see what I'm putting in it. Right, so I've got the Ninja food processor out. That's going to make sure that we can get everything mixed up nice and consistent, even, and, well, easy, which is an important part of this too, right? First off, our mince. Pork and beef, 50-50. I always prefer this blend. You get the best of both with it. You get some nice fattiness. Don't use too lean beef either, or too lean pork. You want that fat in a burger. You need it there. A little bit controversial, not doing it today, but I would almost say if you can get your local butcher to grind up, and this will throw some people off, I know, sorry, but it's just true, about 5% tripe to mix in with 95% of these two. You will not taste the flavor of it all, but it's a gorgeous kind of fattiness, umami-ness that it adds to that meat. I do it a lot, and it makes some amazing burgers. I just haven't had a chance to order any this time around, or I'd be doing it now. I'm going to add an egg to this. It's going to help with binding it all together. I'm then going to add, and yes, you're going to think I'm crazy, but bear with me please, some ketchup. And some mayo. Like I said, we're going to have all this flavor in here. We're not even going to need to add any toppings after the fact. That mayo is also going to add some of that nice fattiness that we just talked about. Salt. And again, you know me, I like to go with the coarse ground. Some white pepper, black or red also perfectly acceptable. A bit of hot mustard. A hit of liquid smoke. Now this is because the way I'm going to be cooking these burgers today, I'm going to do it on an open grill, so I won't be able to make use of the smoking function of the Ninja. So just hitting it with a bit of that liquid smoke flavor, and then a bit of Henderson's relish. And the last thing I'm going to add here, and again this is going to help with a little bit of binding, but also add texture and flavor. Crispy fried onions. Not too many, but a few in there. They're going to act almost like a breadcrumb, but they're also going to add flavor. What can you go wrong with that? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to some music while I spin this round, because you don't want to listen to this. I'll be right back. Alright, we've got that all mixed up. Doesn't look particularly appetizing at this point, I know. I've got some butcher's paper on top of my cutting board, just as a nice surface to put these onto. I'm going to go ahead and throw some gloves on. I'll say again, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos where I've mentioned it, I don't necessarily recommend that you have to wear gloves when you're working with meat in the kitchen. I know some people like to, but I personally find that whenever I am filming especially, it makes it much easier to keep my hands clean for operating cameras and things. So that's why you're going to see me wearing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scoop of meat, about like that. I'm going to press my thumb into it, and what I'm going to then do is realize that I didn't get my spoon out in advance. I'm going to spoon some cheese into the middle there, and this cheese is a mixture of cheddar and mozzarella. Cheddar is going to give you that nice, intense, cheesy flavor. Mozzarella is going to give you that nice melt that you want. So they are a match made in heaven for this. And then I'm going to take some more burger, and I'm going to just throw it on top there. Make sure everything is sealed up. Roll it around a bit. Close up any spots we've got there. And I don't care if it's a little bit thick. I'll press it down whenever I actually go to cook it, so I can sort out the thickness at that point. Go ahead and show you one more. Like I said, press down, make that nice cheese well in the middle. Cheese in. More meat. Seal it all up. And yeah, these are probably, I don't know, maybe a third of a pound, maybe half a pound patties, something like that. I don't like making small burgers. They are going to shrink a bit on the grill, so you want them to be a nice size. There we go. Right, I'm going to go ahead and make up the rest of these, and I will see you out at the grill. Alright, we are outside. I'm going to go ahead and fire up the grill, and we're going to cook some burgers. Hey y'all, just a quick pop in while I'm doing some editing on some videos here to remind you that if you are interested in the recipes that I am posting on the channel, I am now posting those to a Patreon. The link is below in the description. So for $1 a month, you can go on there, you can get all the recipes, you can chat with other people on there. I'll make sure that I do respond on there. Also, if you're interested in the tools that I'm using on the channel, those are also all down below. You can get those on Amazon, no extra cost to you, but it does mean that you are supporting the channel. And by all means, I do say often, barbecue's expensive, guys, so I do appreciate any and all support you guys can give. Thank you again, and I'll let you get back to the video now. Alright, our grill is hot. I'm going to go ahead and throw my burger press on there for a second, let it warm up a bit. And one thing I don't think I mentioned previously was I did put these burgers in the freezer and just let them firm up for maybe half an hour. They don't need to be super firm, but that just does help them tighten up a little bit before they go on the grill. And then we're going to just take them and throw them on. Go, and once we've got them on, once that's had a little bit of heating up on it, I'm going to go ahead and press them down a bit. Put it back on there, let it heat up again. You don't want to put that on them cold because it's going to stick. There they are. And obviously when you put it on the top of one of the burger starts to cool it down. That's when we want to put it back on here and let it get back up to temp again before we do the next one. Give you some nice burger ASMR there, I guess, for a second. Now then, I've got one more smaller burger. That was basically my leftover end of meat. So I didn't put any filling in that one. That one's just going to be a regular burger on there. Throw it on last, obviously, because it's not going to take as long. Still give it a nice smash down though. Right, these are going to need another 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll flip them. I'll show you that, and we'll go from there. Alright, and there we go. We're going to go ahead and pull these off the grill. I'll get these over the table and let you have a look at them. Oh, alright. So, we've got our burgers off the grill. I've gone ahead and thrown one on a plate for me. I'm not even going to throw it on a bun or any toppings or anything. Like I said, this thing's good enough. I don't even think you need it. I fried up some waffle fries or potato waffles, whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to have it just like that. But, to start with, let me get you a bit closer while I cut into this thing, just so you can see what it's like. Alright, so let's just get a cross section of one of these. There we go. That lovely cheese in the middle. And believe me, it might not look like a lot, and I probably could have gotten it out a little closer to that edge if I'd really tried, but that hit of flavor in the middle is going to be just beautiful when we get to it. I'm going to try a bit now. Moment of truth now. Is this going to be good enough? No sauces, no nothing added. Don't really need the fork. I don't know why I do it that way sometimes, but there we go. I've got a nice cheesy bit there. Now, because we threw that onto that really hot grill, and then because we smashed it down with that cast iron burger press that was hot on the top as well, we got that really nice caramelization. If you've ever listened to any of the fancy chefs, that Maillard's reaction, that stuff, that's just pure flavored. It brings out the sweetness of the meat, brings out the smokiness of everything that we've got in there. That's that's a good burger. Now then, by all means, load it up with all your normal burger toppings now. Throw it in a bun and go to town with it. It's going to be over the moon once you do that to it. But it's good enough to eat without any of that. It's not your bland, boring burger. This is packed with flavor. Don't believe me? Try it out. Comment below if you do. Let me know how it turns out. Also, let me know below if you've gotten this far. What else do you want to see me cook? I want to know what you guys are interested in. I want to know what you guys want to see me trying out. Tell me about something I don't know about. That's your challenge for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alright, so Dexter's here. He's going to try a bit of it now. Obviously, I can't show him, but you'll be able to hear his thoughts.
Alright. Nice.
It's nice. Short and to the point. There you go.